Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Pinball, the man who saved the game. And this is the story of Roger Sharpe, the young midwesterner who overturned New York City's 35-year ban on pinball machines because they are gambling machines by them darn mafiosos, those Italians trying to steal money from our kids. Wow. Paranoid much? But this story is a comedy drama balancing some really interesting meta humor and such, and this is from directors Austin and Meredith Bragg, who also wrote the film, and this is a surprisingly meta and fun biopic. It's 90 minutes, it's a breeze, it goes through, and it's framed with Dennis Baltzerkaris, who plays Roger Sharpe as an older man, who's being interviewed about the dawn of pinballs and pinball machines and trying to lift this ban. And he wanders off into describing how he meets this young woman, Ellen, played by Crystal Reed, and how himself, this young Mike Faced from West Side Story, they fall in love. And it's a running joke that the interview is like, but what about the pinball? And then, of course, in Princess Bride fashion, we get hooked. This is a kissing story. And I like how the film plays with that. And you have older version of Sharpe cutting himself into the narrative and being like, come on, this isn't how this happened. This is ridiculous, making this over the top and absurd. And kind of checking us on our own crap for how biopics smooth the truth and stuff like that in a very Braveheart way. And this has that meta kind of commentary like Weird did, the Al Yankovic story. Except this actually happened, like most of the events. And it's an interesting history of pinball. It's a sharp and funny and well-told and well-structured biopic. And boy, did I fall for this love story too. Because that's the thing, it's also a romance. And Faced and Reed have great chemistry. I really enjoy their banter back and forth and seeing how their relationship develops in unusual and fun ways. This is a surprisingly good romance and a couple that I connected with really easily and felt invested. And then it's a fascinating story of how absurd it is that pinball machines were banned and the whole entire process of Sharpe trying to write a book, writing for GQ, and trying to get these cities to overturn these bans. And it's a fascinating story. It's so unexpected, and it's a fun time. I really enjoyed this movie a surprising amount. Just randomly dropped there on VOD, but definitely worth your time. And Faced is a star. He's great. Reed's great. Baltzerkaris is a lot of fun as the older version of Sharpe, being the framed narrator of this story. And it's a bold and unique kind of way of telling this story, and I appreciated it. It worked for me. I hope it works for you. Go check it out. But those are my thoughts on Pinball, the man who saved the game. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.